Louder.
Hello, this is the homemade Mythbusters. We are going to bust the scene from Die Hard 2 where there's a moving plane and on the wing of the plane there are two people fighting each other. One of them slips and hangs over from the wing of the plane. He opens up the fuel tank of the engine. Fuel starts running out of it. He falls down and the plane keeps going. The other guy jumps back in, and he lights the fuel, and the fuel catches fire and runs until it hits the plane. The plane explodes. We want to check if that's possible. Is the fire going fast enough to reach the plane and blow it up while it's taking off?
So what do we have to check?
We have to check the speed of the plane, and we have to check the speed of the fire. The fire has to be way faster than the plane while the plane is taking off.
So how are we going to check the speed of the airplane?
The speed of the airplane will be checked. We are gonna check what the average speed of a taking off plane is gonna be, and we're gonna compare it to a measurement of the fire that we're gonna check.
Okay, how are we going to check the speed of the fire?
We're gonna make a line of fuel for a certain distance, and then measure the time it takes for the fire from when it's lit until it gets to the end of the line of fuel.
And what is your guess?
My guess is it's not going fast enough. The plane should have escaped.
So you're saying that the speed of the fuel is much slower than the speed that needs to take off for an airplane to take off. So you're saying the airplane will be going much faster than the speed of the gasoline.
Correct.
Okay, and instead of jet fuel, we'll be using just regular gasoline, right?
Correct.
Assuming it's kind of similar.
Correct.
Okay, so
Correct.
what do we need to do this?
We're gonna need fuel, of course.
Okay.
Like gasoline, and something to light the gasoline, something that we can measure the distance of the line of fuel, and a timer.
Okay, let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Anytime you want.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you what we're going to use to do our Mythbusters. Okay, so here's a tape measure to measure the length of however the line of fuel will
And
be.
how long are we going to be?
We're going to do for about 10 meters.
10 meters?
That's about maybe
How many seconds do you think that's going to
30
be?
feet. I think it's going to end out around maybe 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay? Here's a chalk to draw the line and the beginning and the end.
Okay.
Okay? We have here a mustard squeeze bottle with the fuel inside. Don't want to burn that.
Is that important that that's Heinz?
No. But it's a squeeze bottle. That's what's important. A lighter.
Okay.
To light the line of fuel. Matches. We're going to put a circle of matches at the end so we actually see like a bigger flame so we know it's at the end. And a phone so we can measure the time.
Okay, but we'll also be able to measure the time using the film itself.
Yeah,
okay.
right. Okay.
Great.
Let's do it.
Okay, the father gets to put the gasoline.
Wait, I did a little late, but it's 5 seconds.
What do you think?
I did it. I started a little late and it ended like too late, but
Okay.
5 seconds. So maybe like more like 9.8 for 10.
So how many seconds was it on the watch?
Here?
Yeah, how many seconds did you get?
I got 5:15, but I did it. It took you like 2 milliseconds until it started, and then until it got the end, I was waiting for it to get the box, but I didn't get, so I stopped a little late.
Okay, well between that time and between the time that we take from the movie,
Yeah.
so how many seconds do you think it took to burn it?
4.
So it was slower than, you think it was slower than what you thought originally, which means, what does it mean in terms of our myth, you think?
I think I think that we got our guess wrong, but we busted the myth.
Okay, well we're going to have to check the video, right?
Right.
Okay. To the laboratory. Okay, Tani, what are we doing now?
We are going to see how fast the plane needs to go to take off.
Okay, how do we do that?
We check what kind of plane it is.
What kind of plane was it?
Well, we asked experts, and it's a Boeing 747, just like in the picture.
Okay, so we have to find out how fast a Boeing 747 needs to be traveling in order to take off?
Yeah.
How do we do that?
We already checked. Here. Get this. Answers.com. The answer is 160 knots.
Knots?
Knots? What's that? I don't know, but let's turn it into kilometers per hour.
How do we do that?
Using Google.
Google?
Here, let's see. 160 knots is equal to 296.32 kilometers per hour.
Is that fast?
That is very fast.
How fast is that?
Faster than me.
Faster than what?
Faster than me.
Okay, so now we have to check the speed that the gas burned, and we compare the two, right?
Right.
Okay, tell me what you figured out in terms of the speed.
We figured out the speed. We figured out the speed of the fire, which ends up to be 4.5 kilometers an hour. That is very slow. It never would have caught the plane. I could run away from it. It would never get to me. That means we bust this myth. It's just busted. Because even if it's jet fuel, it goes faster. You can time it. You can time it times 3. You can time it even more. It's way too slow.
But we still need to blow something up, right?
Right.
Okay.
Then let's do it.
Bye.
Bye.